Good evening. You join me in my bathroom because today I have decided that I'm going to have a nice self-care night. It is a Tuesday. I haven't been feeling well today. I also think I'm PMSing, or maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I've just been feeling really gross and not good. And Josh went to go see Deadpool because we've just been so busy that I don't think we're gonna get a time in the next week before it's out of theaters, at least, to see it together. So I told him I don't mind at all if he goes to see it. He can go and we can watch it together when it's on a streaming service or something, because it's just really hard to find childcare for us to go out in an evening, especially where our weekends are so busy. So that being said, he's out, I am home alone, and I haven't been feeling well, so I want to have a self-care night. I'm gonna start off in the bath. I'm just gonna take it slow, have a bubble bath, and then you'll see what we get up to next. Oh my god, I forgot. I just use any extra conditioner that I have because you always have more conditioner left over than your shampoo. So I use that extra conditioner for shaving cream because it's really hydrating and it works great. This is the body wash I will be using, and fun fact, I bought this probably 2 months ago. I have no good concept of time. I bought this a while ago though. It is almost done. However, I bought one for Josh at the same time, and not only did he finish it a long time ago, but he has gone through 2, is there any left? This is either his second or his third one of the Costco size Dove body wash since going through all of one of these. Can somebody tell me what it is with men? Like, I don't, how do you do that? How are you, I shower every day. This isn't just me being yucky. I don't understand. This is my current nighttime skincare lineup. So I start with, if I have makeup on, I start with this, the Melting Balm for makeup, and then I will use this cleansing face wash, and if I'm not using makeup I use that one anyway, and then I use my ordinary serum after that, followed by usually this mask. Sometimes I do the Nivea one, this one, but it is just about empty. And then after I brush my teeth I just put Aquaphor on my lips. You can kind of see the sun. That stuff smells so nice. Oh my god. I do have to say, like, I think this is one of my favorite face washes I've ever used. It just smells, I think it's like a nostalgic smell for me. I don't know how to describe it, but it's sweet almond. My hair's looking crazy. Sweet almond, maybe that's the scent. Usually anything with scent bothers my skin. This does not. And it's like a local, I think Nova Scotian or at least maritime company, at least Canadian, I should say, with sea buckthorn and honey. And it's just so, like, I think it's the honey that's very soothing for your skin. I love it. It makes my skin feel so friggin' nice. Absolutely stunning. I feel like there's a lot of white noise going on because of our dehumidifier. Is that better? I don't know. Alright, the next step in this self-care regime is not something that I have done in a very long time. I'm really excited about it. So, I just ran out of a candle that I made last summer or last fall, and I really love this one. So I'm gonna take the wax out of the top. I just put boiling water in it so that it would float to the top. I'm gonna take that wax, put it in my little wax baggie that I use for my wax burner, so then I can continue to use the rest of it. But I'm gonna use this, hopefully. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use this one today. Yeah, no, it's still wet, so I'm gonna have to let that harden overnight after it cools down. So I need to find a new orifice. a new container. Is a boring word and I don't want to use that, but that's what I need. I need a container to put my candle in. So let's see if we've got any in here. Where's my other bag? I'm pretty sure I brought it home. I have another bag of this, but this should be enough for today. Let's get our scents out. Wick stickers. I do have some beeswax, but that's not a lot, so we won't use that. Then we've got candle dyes. I wonder what color we'll choose. Gonna need one of these bad boys to hold up the wicks. So other than the orifice that we're putting the candle in, we have everything. Where could I find an orifice? Ooh, I know. As you may already know, I always save my pasta jars that I get. I usually use them for coffee. That's what we usually use those Classico pasta jars for. And Josh also uses it for like pre-workout because it actually has measurements on the side, which is super helpful. However, they also come in these smaller versions with different lids that I don't really like to put coffee in. And I usually save them for fat jars. You know when you have like fat in your pan and you gotta pour it out somewhere, but you can't like pour it in the sink because that's bad, which I had to teach Josh not to do when we moved out together. Anyways, you gotta learn somehow. I'm gonna use that for this candle. I don't really know how I feel about it being thinner. Like it's thin and long. I like having them wide, whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay, pot. Get your pot, fill it up with like halfway full of water. Then get your, hold on, one thing at a time. Jesus Christ. Put that on a burner. Put it at like medium heat, medium high heat. You don't want it to be on a hard boil because it makes things complicated. So you take your wax pellets and you pour them into something that you can put into that water. I'm just gonna use the rest of these, which actually might not be enough. It's definitely not gonna be enough. I need to find my other bag. I'm just gonna put it in there as that's warming up, and I'm gonna go search for that other bag of wax. All right, my fears have been confirmed. The wax bag is still at my parents' house, which it's not a huge deal. I'm sure I can at least get this high enough to where I can reach in and light it. It would be a lot better if I had a smaller container. We'll just have to deal with it. That's okay. We do, however, need to pick the color and the scent. Don't hate me for this, but I am really done with summer. I'm really excited for it to be over. And I know a lot of people have been saying the same thing, and then other people are like, stop wishing the summer away. Seasonal depression is gonna hit you quicker if you do that, all that stuff. Fall is my favorite season, and I have been trying to embrace summer and really enjoying it, which I feel like I have. I feel like I've done a lot of summery things and really enjoyed it to the best that I can, but just the heat is making me so anxious. Like it really affects my mood in a different way. So like, I'm just ready. I'm ready for autumn. That being said, most of these scents are quite autumn related. That's just what happened. Here's a list. We're gonna put a list right here. Apple Orchard, Dragon's Blood, which I don't know. Dragon's Blood is a very hard one to describe, but it's a very spicy, warm scent. Cinnamon, self-explanatory. Frosted Forest is a very, very nice winter scent. Oh my god, yeah, that's like a piney scent. Very, very nice. Teak Wood is a manly scent, I feel like. Very much like men's cologne. Sandalwood Amber, again, kind of a manly scent, but I do love it. It is a really nice, warm and spicy. Pine, that actually smelled a little bit like cat pee. And then Roasted Java, I think that's the last one. So I'm thinking Roasted Java. Wait a second. Okay, I already said Apple Orchard. I thought that Apple Orchard went missing somehow. Would have freaked out. I really love Apple Orchard, but I wonder if it would smell good with Roasted Java. I think I'm gonna try that mixture. Come look at what we've got going on over here. What we need to do is place a sticker on the bottom, one of these guys, and then peel that off and stick that in the bottom. Try to get it center, which is kind of tricky. Beautiful. Now you want to take your little thingamabob here that's filled with wax. You want it to be as straight up and like taut as possible. Now that's ready to be poured. So I need to pick a color, and honestly, I feel like I've never really done a purple or pink candle. And I'm very tempted to just do a bright pink. Sorry, you can't see me. So I'm gonna sprinkle some pink right into the wet wax. This is a dangerous game that I'm playing. Now we're gonna take our scents, and you know, scientifically, if you were serious about this, you'd be like weighing out the scents and the wax first, because it does require some calculation. Trust me, when I was trying to start an Etsy business for some reason with candles, I did a lot of research. But you also have to let it cool down to a certain point. Don't ask me what temperature it is, I forget, and I'm not gonna check. These are just for myself, so I'm not too pressed. And I also don't like a really strong smelling candle anyway, so if this gets taken down a notch, that's okay. That's kind of nice. Okay, I like that, but it's missing something. I'm gonna throw some sandalwood amber. Okay, wait a second. That's kind of nice. By the way, these are from Village Craft and Candle. Don't quote me on this, but I think they're Canadian. Okay, we're gonna pour. We're gonna shut up and pour. Whoa, look at that color. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Definitely not as high as I was hoping it would get, but my wax beads are an hour away, so that's as good as it's gonna get. But I freaking love the color. That's awesome. Wax all over my fingers. All right, now I'm gonna very gently slide this over here and let that set overnight. So that's that. I'm gonna pack up my stuff. Candle making gear goes back in this bag. Now, while I've got you here, I'm gonna make some of the best brownies ever. I'm not the kind of person to really enjoy a boxed mix of any sort. I personally love making everything from scratch. However, these Costco brownies are nuts. Like, they are so delicious. 3 kinds of chocolate chips. Are you hearing me on this? All I need is this, water, oil, and an egg. That's it. Preheat the oven to 325. Spray your little casserole dish. Beautiful. And Josh is gonna come home from his movie tonight to some warm brownies. Oh. Okay, 1/3 cup of water, 1/3 cup of oil. Water? Oh no. Scratch the oil. We're gonna use butter instead, because there's no way in hell I am substituting normal oil for olive oil in a baked good. That's crazy. Only issue is these come in 1/2 cup measurements, and I'm not good at math. So we adapt and overcome around here. Okay, so if this is half, okay, a quarter, half is 120, and 1/3 is 78. Okay, so this is 120 and we want 78. So let's 120, 110, 100. Okay, perfect. We're just gonna melt that. It's mostly melted. Look at that. Whoa, and it's done. There's also something about like being a parent and still getting the pleasure of baked goods while not having to go through all of the headache, which, you know what, maybe box mixes were just made for mothers. I know I only have 1 kid, but moms are busy. Remember to soak your bowls. Soak your bowls. Now we just have to wait for that to preheat, stick it in there, and we're good to go. I'm gonna go find something to watch on TV. Oh, hold on. God, gotta do it in order. Cozy. I need to show off this for a second. This candle is from the Superstore in their home section. It was either $10 or $12, but I have burned it for hours. And I'm telling you, like, hours. Definitely left it burning for longer than I should have. And it's still well over halfway. And it's such a, again, I don't like really strong smells, but it's still a nice smell, but not overpowering. And it's a cozy, more fall warm scent. So nice. And then when you close it up, it looks like a freaking mushroom. And I'm gonna reuse that dish when that's done, because that's my favorite thing to do. Oh my God, I love it. If you ever are near a Superstore, get one of them. Don't be fooled, the temperature is actually boiling in here right now, but I'm not wearing any pants, so. What should we watch? Oh my God, cozy little night? I'm not gonna watch Criminal Minds. I'm not gonna do it. And you know what? I'm okay with that because I'm at the not to give spoilers. Spoiler alert. I'm at the season where Spencer is in prison. And I hate that season. So I'm actually fine with not watching that. But what do I watch? I have decided on A Good Girl's Guide to Murder because I read those books. So it's very, very exciting that it's now on Netflix. I think it's just the first episode, but I'm waiting for my parents to send me a confirmation email so I can watch their Netflix account because Netflix is stupid and greedy and I have to do this every time I want to watch something on there. But I'm excited.
Why are you hiding? You need to be eyes on Penty. Mrs. Penton's never gonna serve you if she knows.
This quality on this TV is so crazy. It's like, it's really weird because we haven't had this TV for very long, but we also, it's not often that we watch something that's brand new, so it's filmed on better technology and then you get to watch it on better technology. Oh my God. It's just like kind of scary how good the quality is sometimes because this is obviously a new TV show that they just filmed. So the quality's super good. Crazy. Anyways, we got 21 minutes left until those brownies are done and I'm like salivating for them. Oh my God, I was zoomed in the whole time. Girl. Okay, sorry. I can't find the oil that I really want to use, which is, it's a Quo like vanilla scented oil. I have no idea where it went, but it smells really, really nice and I really like it. However, I will settle for this just to put on my legs. I like to have it nice and oiled after I shave. But I used to use this, as you can see, for when I was pregnant on my belly. Okay, they are still a little bit wet. The bottom end is the one that I just did, but it'll probably finish cooking. I just don't want to burn the edges, and I did put it in for 50 minutes. So yeah, I don't want it to burn, and I do like a really fudgy brownie, so we're gonna leave it. Here's an update on the wax situation. I think it's taking a really long time to harden because one, it's next to a hot oven. Oh my God, like that's still completely wet. That's how hot it is. When I say it's hot, let's see what my thermometer says. It is 29 degrees in my house. 30 degrees. That's probably gonna take a long time to harden, but I'm gonna continue watching this. I really like it so far. Saying that though, I think that's gonna be the end of this video. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. I'm really happy that I got to have a nice cozy night in, and I hate saying that because it's like, oh, you're so excited that Josh is out of the house. But it is really nice when you have lived with someone and been with someone for so long to just have dedicated nights to yourself. I love being cozy and I love watching what I want to watch and doing all the crafts that I want to do by myself. So it was really nice. See you next week.